Hey, aloha 515. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Howzit video. Today I want to cover a couple topics with you. First is the DoD budget and how it relates to the National Defense Strategy. And secondly, the AOR awareness, how to become more familiar with what's going on in the Indo-Pacific area of operations and senior leader direction. So let's get started with the budget. Last week we wrapped up FY20, fiscal year 20, and the FY21 National Defense Authorization Act, known as the NDAA, is currently with Congress. The DoD authorization request for fiscal year 21 supports the irreversible implementation of the NDS. That, as you know, remains our guidepost and drives our decision making. This is the SecDef's top priority. So the $705.4 billion budget request for FY21 builds a ready, agile, all-domain joint force centered on the NDS's three primary lines of effort. And those are as follows. First line of effort is lethality, to continue to strengthen military readiness and invest in the modernization of a more lethal force. 2, alliance and partners, to strengthen alliances, deepen interoperability, and attract new partners. And then 3, reform, for greater performance and DoD accountability. Also, when Secretary Esper last year took office, he emphasized people as an additional line of effort, recognizing that our people are our most valuable resource. So money from this LOE, the fourth one, will be used to support service members, DoD, civilians, and their families. So as you yourself get more familiar with the NDS, know that the budget that's in work now has been prioritized along these major lines of effort. In addition to the NDS, I would encourage you to connect and strive to learn what's happening in our AOR at the strategic level. And the easiest way that I found is to participate online, and there are a handful of great upcoming opportunities. So tomorrow, the U.S. Indo-PACOM DCOM will discuss our theater during the 10th ATA virtual seminar series. Legitimately, there are very few people who understand mobility issues and logistics in the Indo-Pacific as well as Lieutenant General Minahan. I think he spent at least over 10 years of his career in the Indo-Pacific AOR. So if you can't watch live, the ATA usually posts a recording on their website. I would encourage you to check it out, and we'll also share that after on our Wing Facebook page. Also, tomorrow, Indo-PACOM and the Australian Defence Force will host their first military-civilian Southeast Asia webinar series. This one will highlight COVID response and lessons learned as they relate to military-civilian coordination and collaboration. And then on Saturday, October 10th, there's going to be a Zoom event to screen an upcoming documentary titled The Burden. And there'll be a follow-up panel discussing the burden climate change imposes on our military and its threat to national security. So to connect, you can register at The Burden, October, eventbrite.com. Again, we'll share that on our Facebook page so you don't have to go hunt and try to find it. Lastly, General Wilsbach recently held a virtual commander's call and covered many topics that range from innovation to the CSAF's Accelerate Change or Lose document, diversity, inclusion, and belonging, and ACE. A recording of that virtual commander's call is available on dvidshub.net, and we also posted it on our AMAL Facebook page. So the takeaway is the PACAF commander highlighted 4 main priorities. Ready and resilient forces, that means both people and equipment, for a near-peer competitor fight. Working with allies and partners for seamless interoperability. Sounds familiar, right? Nested under the NDS. Working in a joint team and taking care of our airmen. So I encourage you to reach out online, get connected, and find out what's going on in the AOR. So lastly, before I sign off, I want to note regarding COVID that as of Tuesday, more than 68,000 military personnel, family members, DoD civilians, and contractors have tested positive for COVID. That's resulted in 1,400 hospitalizations and 98 deaths. So on behalf of your leadership here at the Wing, please keep your social distance measures in place, wear your mask, wash your hands, follow host installation guidance and local community guidance, and also thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks.